What? How you doing? Curiosity is getting the best of me. But just a thing to note, iPhone camera app won't let you record in 1080 24p. No idea why. Other apps will let you do 1080 24p, but not the iPhone one. That's stupid. The Apple camera says no. But the Apple camera is part of this. There are loads of people out there who are making videos and stuff on their phones. And I don't like doing it. I'm doing it right now. But I don't like doing it for one really stupid reason. And that's because I've got a broken brain. I mean, you've got a broken brain. Well, I'm mentally handicapped. If a number goes 001, 002, 004, I freak out. Where's number 3 gone? So, if you film something with your phone, or really any camera in the grand scheme of things, and you go, video finished, and then you fucking take the thing and you put it on your computer, you edit it, you delete the original thing, because everyone deletes the original thing. Oh, don't delete the original thing. They delete the original thing. And then the number's gone, and then in my head I'm like, have I lost the footage? Did I lose the footage? Where did that footage go? Why is that not named the right thing? It's a very weak obsessive compulsive thing. And I've said before, it's not like real obsessive compulsive disorder, because people with real obsessive compulsive disorder go completely spare when things happen. However, turns out it might actually be a thing. Slightly annoying. I don't like the sequence break. And so I'm curious how people manage, it makes me now curious how people manage their data on their devices when they're making videos on their phones that they're not planning on keeping on their phones. It's like, I know Tremorgia has filmed on his phone back in the day. Does he keep the footage on his phone and let it sync up with iCloud or Google Drive or whatever? Or does he delete it? Like, 'cause that's the other problem as well. If you shoot with the Apple app or the Google app, it gets stored into your photo reel on your phone, so it gets that sequenced number, which drives me nuts, and then it gets synced with iCloud or Google Drive. And then do you then manually, like, if you've recorded terabytes of footage or whatever, do you then go through iCloud and Google Drive and delete all the things? And I know Woodland does the same thing. Woodland will just whip out his phone, stick it on his air fryer, crazy bastard, and it'll just start talking to you, and you're like, okay, cool. Woodland, how are you doing that, man? Like, why does that not annoy you as much as it annoys me that the numbers aren't right? And I was speaking to Divine about it last night, and it's like, yeah, I get you, man. That annoyed me too. Like, it does it with all the cameras. Any camera I own. If the numbers aren't in sequence, I freak out. I don't like it. What I'm doing now is even worse, actually, because if I delete the footage off the device, it resets the number, right? So if I film this, let's pretend this is 0001, and then I delete this footage, the next clip I shoot is 0001 again. So it fixes my problem, but then makes it awkward if I'm then copying files over one at a time or whatever. It's just like, why do you do this to me? And then the computer or whatever's like, why is your head so stupid? Stop it. There's nothing wrong with it. Just stop worrying about it. Just rename the fucking files. But the iCloud one is probably more weird to me. What are people doing? Because they're going to be whole channels now that on like YouTube and like entire, like, well, streamers aren't going to worry about it too much, but if you make video and you post it on places like YouTube and stuff like that, like, their phones, the iCloud would be full of stuff. right? How do you manage it? Like, how do you get the footage off before it syncs to iCloud, or do you then just go, sod it, let's go onto iCloud? You've used all that data to sync the big video to iCloud, because some people have limited data. I can't remember if the phones actually sync photos when you're not on Wi-Fi, but pretend they do for the sake of my sanity. You take the big, oh mate, I've shot like 20 gigs of footage, and it gets squirted over 5G to Apple or Google, and then you get your phone bill in at the end of the month, because that's another thing. Not everyone has unlimited data plans, right? So I mean, it just the logistics of this whole thing just seem really, it makes my brain itch, and I don't like it. Because Blunty has this problem. Nate Bear, who does Blunty 3000, who's now doing the van life homeless thing, he records on his phone, and I think he's got limited amounts of data that he can use throughout the day to upload his vlog and to surf the web and all that kind of stuff, which is why he's having a bit of a time at the moment, because he's having to ration out the things that he finds fun. But there are numerous other things as well. But it's like, well, then what do you do with the thing? What do you do with the data management? I mean, because iCloud is going to suck it all up, and Google Drive is going to suck it all up, and oh my god, if you're using Dropbox too, oh my god, who is using Dropbox too? That's just not a, I just this is just a me problem. I know it is. I'm also the guy that gets completely Fruit Loop if you pick up one of my charging cables and plug it into your phone. I don't like it. Don't do it. If you see one of my chargers on the floor, please don't pick up the charger and plug it into your phone. I will freak the fuck out. Because in my head it's now become dirty. It's not right. It's just, there's something wrong with it now. There are a million reasons why it does that to me, and I could explain them one day, but it doesn't. I don't like it. But yeah, I'm genuinely curious how people are managing data on their phones. I mean, Stephen George does it too. Stephen George started filming things on his iPhone, and I think he was using Filmic Pro, which is another camera app. So you've got like Final Cut camera, Blackmagic's camera, the default cameras, and all that. Like, they all have their own different file naming schemes and how they save and store footage. What are we doing to manage this? I'm sure most people aren't actually using programs like those or apps like those to do the thing, so they are just using the default camera app. How do you manage it? How do you just let it go to a place and then delete it? Do you just do that? I think Ben Brown, you're doing vlogs on the fucking thing too. How are you doing it, dude? What are you doing? Or am I just fucking retarded and I can't? Because it really bugs me. And I only thought about doing this video yesterday after I used the basic camera app for a bit. Because now my numbers are out of sequence. That said, the iPhone's also weird because if you take a screenshot, it will number that in sequence with a different prefix. So that might be like, I don't know, like screenshot 001, and then you'll take a photo and it'll be IMG 002 or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And yes, it drives me nuts when I start doing things on multiple cameras too. It always has done, because like, have I lost footage? You have to start organising things into project files, and then we have to start renaming things. So I end up having to batch script rename things. Oh god. Because I'm sure other people don't think about this, which is why I'm asking the question. I'm just curious. Because I know I'm the only one that's losing my mind over it. And my hair. Look, my hair's gone thin. See? All because of this. Not really. It's called being old. But I think I've been rambling on for about 10 minutes about file structures. Well, not file structures, but naming conventions, naming whatever. Don't like it. There are lots of little things in life that get on my tits. for absolutely no reason to anyone else. But they drive me nuts. I'm very difficult to live with. This is a note, none of my stuff is properly organised either. Don't worry about that. Nothing's organised, I'm complaining about it, but it's like, how many MISC files have you got on your desktop? Like 6. I've even got one labelled prawn. I've got a prawn file on my desktop. Literally PR0N, and it's pictures of motorcycles. That's just a picture of a motorcycle. It's a Honda CB500. 1994 in British Racing Green. It isn't British Racing Green, but it looks like British Racing Green because that's exactly what my Honda CB500 used to look like back in the day. Oh, you sexy beast, you. Now it's in Halford's Gloss Black, if anyone's curious. My rat, my baby, my Luna. Yeah, guys, share with me. If you film stuff and you take it off your phone, because obviously your phone's not going to have enough space, what do you do with it? Does the gap in the file name bother you? Do you ever have trouble keeping track of stuff? Because obviously cloud storage is expensive and phone storage is expensive. So what do you do? Or do you just run a NAS and get everything stored on there? Because I know a lot of people are doing that now. Running servers. Mine's over there. It's broken though. Got dropped. The entire cabinet. I'm heading off. This makes no sense. You didn't need to hear this. You just know that I'm weird. If any of this made sense, help me. And I'll see you all with a bit of luck in the next one. Not the topic I was going for, but as I said, I went for filming that vlog yesterday. I know what tomorrow's is going to be, but it's not going to be as cool as I want it to be. Because I've heard some stuff and I'm like, oh. See ya.